Good afternoon. Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio Network, a wholly owned subsidiary of Global Media Network, LLC. Educate, enlighten, entertain, mindfulness. And on this afternoon's program, I am going to talk to you about scammers using DocuSign emails to push Apple Pay fraud. And this is brought to you by Fox News. And the person who reported it is Kurt Knutson, the Cyber Guy report. And it was published, on August 30th. So what's this all about? Well, the phishing scams, the phishing scams, those people are getting a lot smarter. And one of the latest tricks that they're now indulging in involves fake docus, D-O-C-U, capital S-I-G-N emails that appear to show charges from major companies like Apple. At first glance, these fraud messages look convincing, often including a receipt, an order ID, and even a support number. However, instead of connecting you to Apple or another legitimate service, the number links you directly with scammers. These phishing emails pretend to be billing receipts for your recent purchases at other places like Apple. They claim that the subscription has been charged to your account and prompt you to call a phone number if you do not recognize the charge. These scammers spoof Apple, Netflix, and other brands to push fake subscription charges posing as DocuSign. And also with Expedia, which, as you know, is a very large organization. And they make them look legitimate. Some also include a DocuSign link with a security code, creating the illusion that you need to access a file to confirm the transaction. In reality, though, it's neither Apple nor those other companies sending you billing receipts through DocuSign. That detail alone is a red flag. Another sign is the sender's address. It may contain odd characters such as Cyrillic, C-Y-R-I-L-L-I-C, B, replacing the B in billing, which helps scammers bypass the spam filters. Now, Amazon has alerted customers about this and impersonation scams, and this is another way that they impersonate it. So how does the DocuSign scam work? The scam hopes to catch you off guard and pressure you into acting fast. The email claims your Apple Pay account has been charged for a subscription or purchase. And as I said before, it includes an order ID, a charge amount, and a DocuSign link that supposedly holds the receipt or confirmation file. To make it look even more convincing, some versions add a security code to unlock the document. This message also lists a phone number and urges you to call if the charge was not authorized. That number is the core of the scam. So instead of reaching for Apple, Netflix, or whatever company you really need to call, the email pretends to represent them, and you end up speaking with a scammer posing as a support agent. Once you've made that call, the scammer tries to convince you that your account has been compromised or that the payment must be reversed right away. From there, the tactics vary. They may ask you for your Apple ID, banking details, or card numbers. They may pressure you to download remote access software so they can fix the issue on your device. In some cases, they demand payment for fake account protection or reversal fees. The end goal is always the same: to gain enough access to lock you out of your accounts, steal your sensitive data, or initiate fraudulent transactions. What makes these scams dangerous is how they combine multiple red flags in one message: a realistic looking receipt, official logos, a DocuSign link, urgent language, and a phone number that appears to be the quickest way to resolve the issue. How to tell if a logon alert is real or part of a scam. 5 ways to stay safe. Scammers rely on people reacting quickly without questioning the details. The good news is that there are simple steps you can take to protect yourself. Here are the 5 practical ways to stay safe. 1, inspect the sender's address carefully. That's the first thing I do. Scammers often use email addresses that look close to the official ones, but contain subtle differences, such as extra letters or swapped characters. If the email does not come from an official domain like @apple.com, it is not legitimate. 2, know how companies send receipts. Apple, Netflix, and other major services do not send billing statements through DocuSign. If a receipt shows up in this format, you can safely assume it is a scam. Real receipts always come directly from the service provider itself. 3, watch out for phishing links and use strong antivirus software. Be cautious with any links in suspicious emails. Scammers often mask harmful links behind text that looks legitimate, such as, quote, view document, unquote, or, quote, review payment, unquote. However, over the link without clicking to see the real web address. If it does not match the official company domain, do not click it. The best way to safeguard yourself from malicious links is to have strong antivirus software installed on all your devices: cell phone, laptop, tablet, computer. This protection can also alert you to phishing emails and ransomware scams, keeping your personal information and digital assets safe. 4, double check your transaction history. Instead of trusting the email, confirm whether a charge actually existed. Apple users can review purchases directly from the Settings app under their Apple ID. If nothing shows up, the receipt is fake. Other services have similar ways to check history. 5, delete personal data from the internet. The less information scammers can find about your online, the harder it is for them to craft convincing attacks. Consider removing old accounts you no longer use. Limit the personal details you share publicly on social media, and use data removal services when possible. This reduces the risk of your name, email, or phone number being targeted in scams like this. While no service can guarantee the complete removal of your data from the internet, a data removal service is really a smart choice. They aren't cheap, but neither is your privacy. These services do all the work for you by actively monitoring and systematically erasing your personal information from hundreds of websites. It's what gives me peace of mind and has proven to be the most effective way to erase your personal data from the internet. By limiting the information available, you reduce the risk of scammers cross-referencing data from breaches with information they might find on the dark web, making it harder for them to target you. The key takeaway is Phishing scams are constantly evolving, and the DocuSign Apple Pay ruse is just one of the many. The best defense is a healthy dose of skepticism. If something feels off, stop, double check, and confirm directly through official channels. Scammers rely on panic and quick decisions. By slowing down and verifying details, you can protect yourself from falling into their trap. Should email providers step up their filter so fewer of these messages slip through? Let him know by writing to them at cyberguy.com. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon and learning about this new scam. I've had several phishing emails come into my email box, and I always check the email from the person who's sending it to me. And if it doesn't look good, I report it as a scam and delete it immediately. And I have that same protection on my cell phone. This program is brought to you by Conscious Research Solutions. Check us out at passionateworldtalkradio.com/research made simple blog. Read all the pain points that accompany doing your research or hiring somebody to do it for you. And if you're interested, sign up for a 15-minute free consultation. Also by Flipping Out, How to Train Your Human, a humorous satire look by another human who wrote it to help you learn how to use AI. AI doesn't replace your brain. It helps you like a remote administrative assistant or a helper in case your 5-year-old is in kindergarten and you cannot get in touch with them to ask them a question of how to access something either on your cell phone or your tablet. Check us out on passionateworldtalkradio.com/epic-envision-XR. And to put in your order, you can either buy the whole flip book or you can buy it in chapters. Each episode is a PDF. Go to passionateworldtalkradio.com/epic-truths. And if you want to continue receiving information that has all the facts, figures, the truth from the BBC and from all the other networks of the major and primary newspapers, the Washington Post, please go over to passionateworldtalkradio.com/donation. And please leave a donation to keep our all-woman owned and operated internet talk radio station on the air. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next time.